Hi, it's Connecticut car accident attorney Ryan McKeen here, and today I'm going to talk to you about how we just obtained a $750,000 full policy limit settlement for an injured client. And this case was unique, as all cases are, where our client was driving down a country road in eastern part of Connecticut. And what happened is a giant dump truck on a beautiful July day just crosses the center line and hits our client head on. And that's terrifying. I mean, we actually have dash cam video that we were able to obtain of the accident. And it's terrifying when you're driving down a road and somebody just crosses over the center line. And as is common in head-on car accidents, the most significant of all injuries occur. And those injuries tend to be lower body crush injuries. I mean, essentially, what happens is you have the front of the car and you have your legs that are pressing on the gas. And when the front of the car comes up, all the pressure goes into the legs, hip, and lower back, and can cause lots of problems, as they did for our client. So what we did is we went out, we looked at the dash cam footage, we obtained the police report, we began to do research on the defendant. We found out that the driver of this dump truck had other claims against him. We quickly identified any sort of insurance policy. This is a trucking case, and generally in trucking cases, insurance policies are very complicated. Knowing who is insured, what they're insured for, it's much different than a car accident, but we sorted through it all and we found out that the truck driver in this case had $750,000 worth of coverage. Now, our client was hurt, and our client ended up having to have some surgery, as is common, lost some time for work. So we went out, we got those medical records, we got the lost wage records, we went out and we talked to the doctor who did the surgery. And that's a very important part of a case, because we're saying, we see the records, but what did this surgery involve? What did this person go through? And equally as importantly, the law compensates you for really all the consequences from an accident. So it's not just things that you went through, it's things that you're going to go through. So we talked to the doctor, we got what the client had gone through, and we also got what the doctor thought based upon the doctor's knowledge and experience and firsthand insight as having done the surgery as to what might be needed for our client in the future. We went out, we talked to other experts, known as a life care planner, to sort of see what this person would need over time. We got a medical billing specialist involved to show the cost of this present day, an economist involved to show the future cost. And what we did is, once we had all this, we put a lot of pressure on the trucking company. It took them years to pay this. They just, you would have thought after maybe a horrible accident that they would just say, you know what, we're going to pay all of our insurance, but insurance companies don't work that way. And once we had been able to do all of our work, which takes time because the doctor needs to wait a year after the accident to see how somebody's healed. We need to get all sorts of things reviewed. We need to expend a significant amount of money doing all of these things. We said to the insurance company, look, you have all the information you need, and you're going to pay my client every penny of $750,000. And if you don't do that, we're going to go and we're going to attach all your insurance assets. We're going to go above the policy. And when we make this demand, it really causes the insurance company to get a little scared. Because first of all, you have to make the demand credibly. You have to have done your work. If somebody, goes to an urgent care and demands $750,000, well, the insurance company never has any obligation to pay that. So we do all of our work and we say, look, you have until next Friday to pay us $750,000. You don't pay us $750,000, we're never going to take it, and we're going to go after your insured personally. And practically for the insurance company, this triggers a review because insurance companies have legal obligations to their insured to protect them, and also legal obligations to fairly pay and adjust claims. And if they aren't doing either of those two things, it can result in a significant bad faith claim, and that could take a case that was worth $750,000 and potentially turn it into a case that's worth $1.5 million or $2.25 million. Significant multiples of what the case was worth, but you have to give the insurance company a clear, unequivocal demand to settle for within the policy limits, and we did. And when we do these things, we always make them time limited because insurance companies, they're the worst. They have one strategy and they deploy it in every single case: delay, deny, defend. So if time is not your friend, they're investing the money and they're making money on that money. It's money that you don't have to pay your bills. So he said, look, you have till next Friday. And they didn't do anything, but that Friday, we got a call from the lawyer and they had offered and tendered the policy, and we were able to at least help our client out for what they had gone through, what they were going to go through, and make things better for them, given the real financial losses, the emotional losses, the pain that they had gone through. So all this to say, if you or a loved one has been in a trucking accident or a significant car accident, don't try to deal with the insurance companies yourself. Get an experienced Connecticut car accident or truck accident lawyer who knows what it is that they are doing. Again, it's really important to know that it took years for us to be able to get this done for our client. We ourselves internally could see the end point, we could see where it was going, and we believed in our case and our client's case, but it still took a lot of putting a lot of pieces together, investing a lot of money, and using the appropriate legal mechanisms to get the insurance company to pay. So if you have any questions about Connecticut car accidents, Connecticut truck accidents, don't hesitate to give me or a member of my team a call at 877-CTF-WINS. That's 877-CTF-WINS.